Hey guys, what's up? It's your boy Ariba, and I have another YAP session for you guys. So I'm going to keep the YAP sessions coming. So today's YAP session is actually a Reddit thread. It's a Reddit thread. Okay, so the question is, what is the unluckiest way someone has ever died? So as we all know, I have to give mine first because I've been watching a lot of videos. So the unluckiest way I've ever seen someone die on video, I didn't kill the person, okay? The unluckiest way I have seen someone die is, there was this drunk guy. There's a video of it. There was a drunk guy, and he decided to shit on the street. So when he was done shitting on the street, he slipped on his own shit and he fell on the road and a car just passed on him. The end. So let's go. What do we have? Okay, so the first one says, in 1972, Vera, I can't mention her name, of Prague, decided to commit suicide on learning of her husband's infidelity. She jumped from her apartment balcony only to land on her husband, who was returning home. She survived as he cushioned her fall, but he was killed by the impact. Pretty lucky for her, unlucky for him. This is crazy. He was meant to die. He actually had to die. She didn't have to die, so the world did her a favor. Number 2, a guy here in the Philippines survived to be over 100 years old and accidentally died because he took a swig from a bottle of paint thinner, mistaking it for gin. He didn't mistake it. He didn't make a mistake. He wanted to die. 100 years, he wanted to die. I'm telling you. Number 3, a few months ago, one of my neighbor was sitting on his truck ready to get out from his garage. For some reason, he stopped for a second before getting out. At that exact moment, another neighbor, an old lady, ducked right behind the truck to pick something up or tie her shoes, something like that, without realizing the car was about to move. He ran over her, not knowing she was there. He was about 22 and knew her since he was born. So this is advice. I have a cold. Can you tell I have a cold? You see my nose has become bigger because the whole day I've been scratching my nose and things. So that's why I look like shit. I look like shit like every other day, but today's looking like shit is different. Can't you see? Anyways, advice: when you want to tie your shoes, make sure there's no track in front of you. Okay. In general, anytime you are moving, don't wait for a track. No, what am I even saying? Do not be behind the track. Do not be behind the track. Never stop behind the track. Okay. Let's go next. I'll give it to the people who were killed at the end of the World War I and II because news of the ceasefire and surrender hadn't reached them yet. Oh, this is good. Because imagine, the news of the war ending has not gotten to you yet, so you are still killing people or you are still getting killed. Yeah, that's very unlucky. Okay, next. My great grandmother choked on a mint while in her doctor's waiting room. She wanted to die. Old people, the thing is, human beings like keeping other human beings alive even though they are in obvious pain. Like, just let the person go already. You can already tell that the person is no longer him or herself. Like, when you get to like 100 years, are you still a human? No, just let the person go. But human beings will put them, give them drip, give them all the medicine just to sustain them and make their suffering longer. Like, bro, she wanted to die. I saw this a few years back on the news. These 2 girls survived a car crash, made it out of the wreckage, and were so happy about it. They hugged each other only to be hit by a car. They both died. some of these things, you have to realize that something great, something bigger is happening, because there's no way. I think there are time travelers. There are time travelers who, like, they are bad time travelers. So I feel like when the time travel entered and it became bad. So when the first car wreckage hit and they came out, they themselves hit them. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, let's say right now somebody just comes in a mask and shoots me. People will be like, oh, who shot him? I shot myself. Do you understand? If you do not understand, comment I don't understand, and I'll make a video about what I have in mind. Okay, next. So I attended this house in response to a report of a deceased male in the bedroom. Turns out he was the ex-boyfriend of this woman. Ooh. After a thorough investigation, it was concluded that he had planned to break in, get really drunk and overdose on pills so the woman would find him dead in her bedroom. The unlucky thing for him was he got so drunk he passed out on a chair with his head tilted down, blocking his airway before he swallowed any pills. The guy literally died by accident before he could commit suicide. This is a job well done. I have won, but at what cost? He wanted to be in the bed, not sitting down, but he still did it, so kudos. Next, Karen Wetterhan comes to mind, a chem professor at Dartmouth. She was performing studies with, no way, I can't pronounce this. You can see it, so let's just keep that. She was performing studies with whatever that is and spilled 1 or 2 drops on a gloved hand. Well, unbeknownst to the world, that shit permeates heavy latex and the skin underneath like it doesn't exist. Ooh. Her mercury levels spiked to 80 times the toxic threshold, killing her within a year, much of which was spent vegetative. Shit. Imagine then, bro. If you get your hands on whatever that chemical is, you can be an assassin. Like, I know you die. So when I come now, I'll throw 2 drops on your eyes, throw 2 drops on your forehead. You become a vegetable, you die. So I don't know why assassins are using bullets and guns and things that will trace back to them. Get this chemical. Okay, next. Some guys were killed while training in an airplane simulator because a plane crashed into the building. What? How? This is so unlucky. No, this is so unlucky. I feel so sorry for them. Some guys were killed while training in an airplane simulator because a plane crashed into that building. That's so sad. Oh my god, that's so sad. Anyways, let's go next. William Snyder of Cincinnati died in 1854 at the age of just 13, having been killed by being swung around by the heels of a circus clown. "13 years. I hope the clown went to jail. Because what kind of play is this? You are swinging someone. What's up? I hope he went to jail. And last but not the least, after the Asiana plane crash landed in San Francisco, this one girl managed to survive the crash, only to be run over and killed by one of the rescue trucks. You see, this is what I'm saying. This is not unlucky. This is time travel. This is time travel. Because there's no way. How can you survive the plane crash and then a truck will come and kill you? The truck coming to rescue you kills you. This is time travel. If you really want to understand what I'm saying, just tell me, and then I would make a whole new video for you, just talking about time travel and how things like this are actually time travel. Okay, so that's the end of this YAP session. You know the drill. Why am I giving you guys the middle finger? I was trying to do this. I'm so sorry. So subscribe.